Sorry, Kirsten, can you repeat that?
Yes. How has the start of spring training been for you so far?
It's been good. It seems like it's a little bit slower. With people seem to be trickling in a little bit slower than usual, but no, it's been good getting back in the groove of it, catching a couple of bullpens, and being around the guys again. So it's it's always fun. It's always exciting to be to come back and get things going again.
And what's kind of your focus just for you with these next weeks as you kind of gear up to season? What are you really working to either get better at or just kind of focus on in spring training?
Yeah, as a team wise, I think as a catcher, spring training, getting back in the groove of things with the pitchers is very important. Taking your bullpen serious, talking to guys, seeing what they like to do, how they're feeling. Personally, I feel good catching. Just want to, get dialed in with my swing and just stay on top of it and, continue to feel good on both aspects of the ball.
Thank you.
Next question's from Rowan Kavner. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, Austin. Obviously, winning a World Series has obviously been such a drive for you guys for years. To do it, how different is it coming into a spring training now as the champion, the reigning champs?
I think I've been on the other side of it. Coming in and losing the World Series, and that's a certain feeling also. And I think it was fun winning the World Series. I think we want to do it again. I think we want to get there again and play those important games in October. So I think that gives us a lot of drive to get back to where we were last year and come on with another title.
A couple guys had said that not getting to like fully celebrate it the way you would typically in a regular year has kind of maybe even led a little bit to that drive as well for this season and doing it again. Would you kind of agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, whatever gets the guys going. I feel like it sucks with the circumstances. We didn't get to do the parade and all the other stuff that comes with winning the World Series. But winning the game was it was good enough for me after so many years of just falling a little short. So definitely want to get back to doing it again and and getting a parade and all that good stuff.
Thank you.
Next question's from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead, Bill.
Morning, Austin.
Morning.
Last 4 years, you've primarily been the backup catcher during the regular season, but then when the postseason comes along, you've started more games than anybody else, 15 of the 18 World Series games. How do you handle kind of that dichotomy of that role?
It's I want to be in those games. I want to be in the important games. I feel good that they trust me in the the most important games of the years, and I think it goes back to just preparation. I'm ready for those games, and I feel good in those. I feel confident, and I feel like I work with the pitchers well in those games. I feel like I can calm some of those guys down, the younger guys, and I've been there a little bit, and I've won some of those big games, and I've lost them. So there's a lot to learn from both of us, and those games are fun. Those games are fun. They're intense, and I know this organization is all about winning, and but anytime I can get in there, I'm happy with it.
Who have you caught so far in the bullpen sessions, and what have you seen?
I've caught Knebel, David Price, Walker, Tony Gosselin, D-May, and they're all been great, man. They really have. DP looks really, really good. Knebel looks really, really good. Buehler looks really good, and I'm not, everybody honestly, and it sounds, like I'm giving this fake answer, but it's not. Their stuff looks good. Probably better than I've seen it in years past.
Thank you.
Next question's from Dave Vassegh. Go ahead.
Dave Vassegh.
Austin Barnes, how are you?
Good. How you doing, Dave?
Wonderful. Thank you. Just curious, a lot's happened in the last year for you. Not only winning the World Series, but also welcoming in a new baby, and you're kind of looked at as a veteran now. How different is it being in spring training compared to your first spring with the Dodgers?
I think it's just I have a better idea of what I think works for me behind the plate, and that relationship with the pitchers, and I feel like I can express that a little more, I think, especially to the young guys, and, try to help them out as much as I can with what I think works and what I see differently, and I remember my first spring here, walking in here, not knowing what to expect. It's the Dodgers, a lot of superstars, but it's been a fun year since when I came over from the Marlins. So, but yeah, you just try to help, really, I think.
Next question is from Tim Cates. Go ahead, Tim.
Hey, Austin, can you talk a little bit about the daily routine coming into the facility? What's it like now? What's it like compared to when you guys had spring training 2.0 at Dodger Stadium last summer?
It's still a little different, I think, with COVID and all the protocols and everything like that. There hasn't been as many team meetings, but the work's still the work. We still get out there. Catchers do early work in the morning. We hit, we catch our bullpen. So, but things will be starting to ramp up soon, I think, with the full squad. I feel like that's when it gets, get all the guys back in the locker room, and that's when it really starts to feel like spring. Right now, it's just the group of catchers and all the pitchers, and but it's good. It's good to be around all the guys, and that a lot of these guys love being around each other. So
We got time for one more. Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, so you got a lot of guys and teammates, on the team who are dads. Have they given you tips for fatherhood yet at all?
Yeah, they gave me some tips for the birth, which is what to expect and not what to expect. And no, it's been a crazy, past week and a half. Super happy. My wife's doing well. The baby's doing good. So, I could see where the sleep thing becomes a thing, but no, we're figuring it out, kind of on the fly. So, but my wife's doing great. She's a stud.
Congrats.